The junior from Richmond, Virginia, will throw on first down. Pressure comes, and a little wiggle out of the backfield for Chris Evans, who slips his way past the 30 to the 30.
The man-to-man coverage, too, as well.
Empty set for Spate on 3rd and long. Pressure from Gary. Spate looking, throwing across the field. Wide open is McCune, but it was underthrown.
Tight ends, but they got to find a way to make up for Jake Butt's absence.
Spate flush from the pocket. Stands tall, throws. Tariq Black with a nice grab at the 37-yard line. And this is for that center spot. Peters operates on a 1st and long. Nice pocket. Throws downfield, wide open, making a nice move is Zach Gentry, and Zach Gentry's to the house. Tough to miss that target. From Brandon Peters to Zach Gentry.
Yeah, the play gives Brandon Peters a ton of confidence. I mean, it's going to be hard to beat out Wilton Spate, but what you want to do is always stay ready so you don't have to get ready. You're always one play away, but Zach Gentry needs...
He brings a man in motion. Henry Poggi is the fullback. Good play action. Deep drop, slings it out, and it's caught at the 40-yard line. That's what we were talking about, that heavy arm. It's a sophomore, the number 15 tight end prospect a year ago. Inside give, Isaac breaks the tackle inside the 30-yard line before he's dragged down.
Up front.
3-time academic all-conference selection, too. Isaac feeling his way, bursting through the hole. He's got nothing but green, and the Maze is up 13-zip.
Good old fast tone.
Agreed.
Watch here, it's just a power play. Ben Bredesen gets around, opens up the run lane, got a great block on the outside, and Ty Isaac showed some speed. 2015, he broke a long run in 70+. That's why it's a team sport.
Michigan, nobody did it better than Michigan getting off the field, too. Here's Eddie McDoom. Now, how good was Eddie McDoom a year ago?
Good stock, good people, great sense of humor, and you know, Jake's going to be a steal in the NFL draft, and he's a matchup problem like Gronkowski and a lot of the Antonio Gates type tight ends.
Bate sticking in there with an empty backfield, a quick out, and a first down. And that's the first catch of the day for Donovan.
And the thing about it is he walked in the door NFL ready as far as his body. Maybe not skill set, learning the position, but you're talking about a 4-4-1.
Blue team will punt it away again. And there's the pressure that we've come accustomed to seeing. And a fumble on the return. And it's recovered by the blue team. 7 defensive categories last year. Here's the 3rd down and long for Spate. Steps up, unloads, and there's a nice catch by Black out of the shallow cut. Got to about the 11-yard line, enough for a first down.
Delano Hill and DeMonte Thomas did for the last couple of seasons.
He was the number 10 prospect out of Ohio. Higdon bounced into the outside, touchdown. He did that 6 times a year ago, the junior from Sarasota. Empty backfield for Brandon Peters. Right across the middle. That's a nice touch to get it past the 35, and then a fumble. And it's fallen on at the 46-yard line. And an offset eye behind him. See if he goes downtown for this one. He does. And it is intercepted. It's picked off by Ben St-Juste. And back close to midfield, the freshman from Quebec, another one of those early enrollees, Marcus.
He knew about him. He's long and rangy, fluid, very competitive, but he knew exactly where the ball was going. He actually came off of his man to make the play, and once you see an offense for 12 practices, you know where the ball's going, and that's why you make that play. Ohio definitely has his roots down in Georgia, especially with the commits he had coming in.
Good play action by Spate, and Khalid Hill's wide open. He's lost some weight, and he's gained some speed up to the 40-yard line. This guy,
Kalis, played a lot of football.
Good run again by Ty Isaac. Boy, he lowered the shoulder. Check that. That's True Wilson.
But he's taking a lot of reps at that Viper, and really that Viper is a combination hybrid nickel back, linebacker, safety.
Spate on a quick curl route, and it's caught at the 24-yard line. In high school out of Rockford, Michigan. Boy, he's got a heck of a leg, doesn't he? That was unreal. that was effortlessly.
number.
Now you can
I can confirm.
It took me 4.5 years to graduate, man, and it was tough.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I played 4 years and redshirted, so I graduated on time, but it was a tough course load.
Michael Sessa is in a quarterback for the Blue to best. That's a difficult thing to do.
Yeah, you have to learn how to practice, and you have to do it while you're getting stronger and learning the defense. So it's not an easy adjustment, and it was difficult for him, but he came in at 2. Sesson was out in the spring, and he broke his foot, never quite healed, and now he's fully healthy, and he has his confidence back.
Got another catch there just inside the 35-yard line. Got off the
tape. But, Matt, they said he's so smart, he makes the checks for the defensive backs, too.
Wow. Well, he's academic all-conference. There's an interception. Peters threw it, and this will be a touchdown for the blue team. A pick 6.
Brandon Watson. Oh, Chef, he's the most experienced guy. He's extremely physical. He's finally found a place, a home at corner. Played it, behind a lot of talent with Peppers and Lewis and Stribling, and he's finally going to get a chance to play this year. He got some young guys he needs to ward off, but that's a big-time play. Stayed in bounds, showed you his athleticism, looked the ball in. But he's really extremely physical. He might be the hardest hitter back there in that second.
Realize how blessed you are.
Exactly. And what's one thing that most people wouldn't know about your son, Jim Harbaugh, to humanize him a little bit to the audience?
Jim Harbaugh.
Don't they?
Yes, they do. Thomas Wilcher, former running back at Michigan, as the head coach over there.
Peters, nice throw. Oh, man, what a spot right there just outside the 40. And that.
Make the most of it. You're exactly right. Defense, you react. Offense, you have got to be proactive.
Walker the lone setback. And a little flip on the reverse. And a throw from Johnson. And Wheatley's got it right around the knees inside the 30. That's a really difficult catch for a 6'6".
Wheatley Sr., as you mentioned, and comes from great stock. But he's a big load. Hard to cover. Big athlete in space.
Great play action by Peters, but the pocket collapses and Furbush would have gotten him. Now he dumps it off, and there was no whistle.
Yeah.
4-4, 4-4-7. Yeah.
Just got to work on getting off the line and press coverage.
He's in the lower right. Peters with a good pocket across the middle, and it's caught inside the 10-yard line. That's one of his tight ends, Nick.
But once they had their full load of talent and everybody was in their home and Dom was able to unleash man-to-man, that's when they had a lot of success.
Double tight end set. Walker on the ground, using his strength. Touchdown, Kareem Walker. That's a good-looking run right there, Marcus.
Oh, man, this young man has been through a lot since he's been at Michigan. But to see him get some carries downhill.
Illegal formation, offense.
See him run off the field on his own, too.
Second down and goal for Brandon Peters. And the Mays offense. Deep drop. He's going to flush from the pocket and roll. And he's going to throw across his body, and a beautiful catch made by Crawford.
In answers to our questions, other than the fact that they've come out and played physical, same on defense.
What gives you reason to believe this team can accomplish similarly big things this coming season?
Jim Harbaugh. He makes everybody believe. But no, when you recruit and you have a chance now to start reloading instead of just, trying the next guy to fit in. Chase Winovich, we've got guys that can fill it. And Brian Monet, he's going to be healthy this year. And, we probably got 2 or 3 guys that are going to be future first-rounders there, too. So we're in that reload phase.
Career out of Avon, Indiana. Over 10,000 yards there, where he was the Indiana Player of the Year. And he's performed well today, no question. Spate with a handoff, and there's a nice crease for Chris Evans, who gets past the 25 and then wrestled down shy of the...
Well, the thing about O'Korn is he made a run against Indiana last year that really, I think, saved the game and broke it wide open. Davion Smith did the most of the heavy lifting, but O'Korn made a huge play to ignite that. And what he brings to the table is just as much violence, and he's still learning, and he's a playmaker.
They did squeeze through the hole and was...
But that's just the magic they created. Johnny Wangler was a great quarterback, man, and now his sons play here, keeping the legacy going.
Higdon broke a tackle and squeezed it inside the 10.
His strength and his leverage.
A little like Joe Bolden.
Oh, yeah.
Spate, deep drop, across the middle, intercepted!
Oh, wow.
Picked off by Glasgow. Can he beat Spate? He tucked it inside and beat Wilson as well. He wants the second defensive touchdown of the day, and he's going to get it.
That was awesome, brother. I mean, what can you say? Come on, Wilton Spate. Take another look at old Jordan Glasgow from the Glasgow clan. You see him playing man-to-man, jumps the route, and then he goes 100 yards. See, this is the part you can't teach. You just have to be able to get there. Wilton Speight, you're going to have to slow him down a little better than that because he's the last line of defense.
Well, you become a different player, don't you? Suddenly you're no longer a safety or a quarterback. You become a running back or a receiver. That's not always an easy thing to transition into. Blue needs an answer pretty quick. O'Korn throws, and Black with a grab. That's what he can do. Boy, he adjusts to the ball so well.
On, you got to make the play.
Higdon. Downhill. And all the way to the third level. To the
cut.
Last year, 6 touchdowns for Higdon. He has 1 today. They're picking up the pace. O'Korn found an opening, and he's tugged at the 35. Keeps running, and down at the 26-yard line.
So
you got to work on your impressions, by the way. And a penalty to boot, so it takes it down even closer. A jump ball. Black's got it in the corner. Touchdown, Blue. He's going to be fun to watch, isn't he? That freshman's good-looking wide receiver.
There goes that guy, and he gets on top of DBs. See, St. Just, he stayed at the line of scrimmage too long, and so he chopped his feet. Black made a good outside release, and that was a great throw.
I was just going to say, how about the throw by John O'Korn? Not bad.
I'm anticipating a sprint out to the left because you got three receivers in the back. Oh, man, now it changed.
And because he's athletic, O'Korn likes to use those legs. Play action, and he's not going to get it. Some oohs and ahs because of the hit.
See Ben Mason getting off too. Bang. Just a little high though, Khalid. You got to get up underneath him. O'Korn's a big boy too. Go back in the linebacker at times, and so and I really think that it helped his stock, believe it or not, because he was able to get in the backfield and blitz and do all those things. But Jabril Peppers is a natural, gifted athlete. Developed them, coached them, got them right, taught them how to win, tapped into their potential. But I can see Peppers also going to Baltimore out to play for John. Have a short memory.
Higdon is to the right of O'Korn. He gets the inside give, and he gives the Blue the lead. Touchdown, Karan Higdon. Second of the day.
Peace. We're going to get a chance to see a 2-minute offense here to try to drive down and get some situational football.
Higdon again. Not going to get it. Stood up right away. Good penetration on the part of White today.
Yes.
Peters at the controls.
Oh, wow.
Deep ball. Right sideline and caught inside the 35. What a throw.
Wide receiver.
106 left in the spring game. With the Blue team leading by 1. Peters trying to stage the comeback. Inside give. Hula for the breakaway. Inside the 20 to the outside. And at the numbers inside the 15, Metellus prevented the touchdown for the Maize to try and win it in the spring game. Got it. And the Maize celebrates bragging rights for 365 days. Means something.
We got a final, brother.
We had a tight one, too. 31-29. The Maize team beats the Blue team on a last-second 31-yard field goal from Kyle Seichel, a senior from Brighton, Michigan. Well, that was fun. Michelle McMahon, I know you had fun. Let's see if Jim Harbaugh did.
I did, Jim. With the youth movement on this team,